1 and 2 and subdue 5.
Good evening. I am Tanaya Searles, Senior Class Vice President. Welcome to 2018 Kathleen High School commencement. Students, parents, and guests, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by Kathleen JROTC Color Guard, followed by the National Anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We ask at this time if everyone would please take a moment to turn off your electronic devices. Tonight's commitment honors and celebrates our graduates. We ask that everyone please be polite and respectful during the ceremony so every family can hear the child's name announced and enjoy the celebration. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Kathleen High School Chorus to perform Imagine.
Good evening. Superintendent Jacqueline Bird, Mr. Joe, and other district personnel in their respective places. My name is Alea Jones, SGA Executive President, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2018. I will begin with asking for the cooperation of the audience in ensuring that everyone can hear the name of his or her child when being called on this momentous occasion. Please refrain from loud screams, noise-making devices, or other disruptive behavior at this designated time. For the last 4 years, you've heard the word welcome. You see, this word comes at the beginning of the sentence and not the end. Welcome to college. Welcome to your future career. Welcome to your new home. And welcome to endless possibilities. But today marks the end of your high school journey. Through the years, we've learned how to be independent, manage time, multitask, and so much more. Now with these same lessons, we will continue to use them throughout our everyday life. We will be propelled into adulthood, grow, and interact with the world in a new way. Learn who we are and share the gifts we were given. Now, on this bittersweet day, we sit here watching one of our last high school memories slowly fade into the twilight. Let's take this moment and reflect on our final accomplishment. So say goodbye to our past and welcome to our future. I would like to introduce you to Mr. Johnny Jackson, acting principal of Kathleen High School.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Good evening, and welcome to the class of 2018 commencement exercises. We are so glad that you could join us this evening in sharing this very special celebration with us. It is now my honor to introduce today's special platform guests. Please hold your applause until I have introduced everyone. First row from left to right, Mr. Ernest Joe Jr., Principal, Kathleen High School Senior Director, Equity and Diversity. Ms. Jacqueline Bird, Superintendent of Polk County Schools. The Honorable Billy Townsend, School Board Member Number 1. The Honorable Kay Fields, School Board Member Number 5. Dr. Michael Akes, Associate Superintendent and Chief Academic Officer. Ms. Tedra Porteous, Associate Superintendent of Human Resources. Ms. Tammy Dawson, Regional Assistant Superintendent of High Schools. Mr. Tony Bellamy, Regional Assistant Superintendent. Ms. Tina Barrios, Assistant Superintendent, Information Systems and Technology. Dr. Maria Longa, Senior Director, Title I Schools. Mr. Tony Kirk, Director of Employee Relations. Thank you, and please be seated. Our guests on the second row are Mr. Keith Smith, Assistant Principal, Kathleen High School. Mr. Kevin Robertson, Assistant Principal, Kathleen High School. Mr. Matt Lassiter, Assistant Principal, Kathleen High School. Ms. Javon Smith, Assistant Principal, Kathleen High School. Mr. Marvin Reeves, Assistant Principal, Kathleen High School. Ms. Sybil Odom Jackson, Principal, Blake Academy. Mr. Martin Young, former Principal of Polk City Elementary, present Principal of Boswell Elementary. Mr. Mario Jenkins, Assistant Principal, George Jenkins High School. Ms. Donna Cole, Teacher of the Year, Science Department Chair. Ms. Michelle Donnelly, Principal Secretary, Kathleen High School. Ms. Elaine Olin, Secretary, Kathleen High School. Thank you, and please be seated. Our guest in the third row, Ms. Kimberly Sprouse, Guidance Department Chair at Kathleen High School. Ms. D. Axon, Guidance Counselor, Kathleen High School. Ms. Mia Davis, Guidance Counselor, Kathleen High School. Ms. Avis Douglas, Guidance Counselor, Kathleen High School. Ms. Dion Facey Portier, Guidance Counselor, Kathleen High School. Mr. Jeffrey Williams, Student Success Coach, Kathleen High School. Ms. Susan Yelverton, Math Teacher, Kathleen High School. Mr. Jacob Yelverton, Salutatorian, Kathleen High School. Ms. Tiffany Bass, English Teacher and Senior Class Sponsor. Hannah Spivey, Valedictorian, Kathleen High School. Ms. Jennifer Sasser, Reading Coach, Kathleen High School. Thank you. Please be seated. We also have several guests sitting on the floor. Ms. Sheen Poligano, Dean of Students, Kathleen High School. Mr. Joaquin Reyes, Dean of Students, Kathleen High School. Deputy Jesus Cortez, School Resource Deputy, Kathleen High School. Deputy Randall Rowland, School Resource Deputy, Kathleen High School. Seniors, as I go to take my seat, I have a couple of things to say. The number one thing I want to say to you is congratulations. The number two thing I want to say to you is no matter where you go from here, no matter where you go, always remember one thing: you're always a Red Devil. Thank you. Please welcome to our senior class president, Ms. Tatiana Hanford.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Good evening. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor the students, teachers, and families that have been touched by recent tragedies in schools across the nation. Thank you. Good evening, families, staff, and supporters, and thank you for joining us, the class of 2018, as we celebrate the end of one long, hard, and successful journey and enter the next. And also, thank you, God, for allowing us all to be here. Now that the thank yous are done, I, the president of Kathleen's very own senior class, would like to personally congratulate you, class of 2018, for everything you've done to conquer this year. We as a class have to understand that this is only the beginning. It doesn't get any easier from this point on. If we allow ourselves to open up our hearts and minds and accept the fact that we can't do this alone and trust in our many support systems for guidance and advice, then nothing we dream is far from our reach. As the quote from William Arthur Ward says, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. If you dream to be a doctor, do it. If you dream to be the person that cures cancer, do it. Whatever you dream to do, you go for it. As we go on our separate journeys and part ways with each other, I pray that each and every one of you here tonight succeed in whatever you put your time, heart, soul, and mind to, and allow no one to steal you from it. Of course, we all had our days that made us want to quit and be done with everything. Now it's paying off. Enjoy tonight, and tomorrow start your very own master plan to help you enjoy your life. Someone once, actually several times, asked me did I want to pay now and play later, or play now, and pay later. When asked, of course, I looked at her lost and confused until she explained that it meant, did I want to put in the hard work now and be able to kick back and enjoy life later, or did I want to enjoy life now and have to work twice as hard later? Up until my senior year, I battled with this choice, believing I could do both, until reality hit me. So today, class of 2018, I encourage you to pay now so we can be very successful and happy with our life. And never forget, as Mr. Joe says, that you graduated from the best high school in the state of Florida on May 22nd of 2018. And that someday, everything will make perfect sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Susan Yelvington, math teacher, to introduce our 2018 salutatorian.
Good evening. My name is Susan Yelvington, and I have been a teacher at Kathleen High School since 2007. Over the years, I've had the privilege to work with some incredibly gifted and talented students. I have also been blessed with teaching at Kathleen while all 4 of my children were students here. Today, I have the distinct honor to share a little bit about Jacob Yelvington with you. Breathe. Jacob is the youngest of 4 children. Being the youngest, he was forced to attend every single event that his older siblings were involved in. This included football games, multiple award ceremonies, and graduations. He often complained about this, but I assured him that when they would come when his time came. I remember when he was in elementary school, he came home and he said that his teacher lined them up alphabetically and he was last. He hated being last. So I jokingly said to him that if that's the case, you better work really hard so that when you graduate, you're not last and you have honors, and that way you'll be first. Well, he took this goal very seriously, and he made it one of his priorities. As an incoming ninth grader, I was a bit concerned about Jacob. He was coming from Blake Academy, where he had been since kindergarten. He was originally supposed to attend CFAA, but then he decided to transfer to the main campus because he could take his ag classes there. That allowed him to be more active in Kathleen's FFA. As a freshman, he immersed himself in FFA. He became involved in activities, holding officer positions and competing in numerous team competitions. He competed and won first place in the state and district land judging and home site evaluation team. This team went on later to compete in Oklahoma at the national level, where they ranked 13th in the nation. This was the first of national competitions for Jake. His senior year, his parliamentary procedure team competed in another national contest, and they placed third in the nation. He became an accredited parliamentarian. And although he is graduating because his Kathleen forestry team won the state competition, he will represent Kathleen once again this October in the National Forestry Team competition for FFA in Indianapolis. Academically, Jake has always been a high achiever. When his brother Alex was taking dual enrollment classes, he expressed an interest in taking classes too. He began taking courses, and by his sophomore year, he told me his other goal was to graduate from Polk State with his associate's degree before he received his high school diploma. I am proud to say he did just that. On May 3rd, he walked across this very stage and was awarded his AA degree, graduating cum laude, which is with honors. This summer, he will begin his next goal as he attends the University of Florida, where he plans to major in biology and then attend dental school and specialize in orthodontics. With a GPA of 4.466, I am incredibly proud to announce Jacob Yelvington as the KHS 2018 salutatorian.
Thank you, Mom, for that lovely introduction. As my mom just told you, my name is Jacob Yelvington. Before I get started, I want to give the biggest, most heartfelt, and sincere thank you to my mom. Many of you may have had her for Algebra 1 or Geometry your freshman year, but I got to have her as my mom. If it weren't for my mom, I wouldn't be standing here today speaking in front of you. Ever since I was a kid, my mom always pushed me to get straight A's and do the best I could. And when I got to high school, she only got tougher. She constantly encouraged me to do my best. Mom, I know it can be frustrating at times, especially when I leave things to be done at the last minute, just like this speech. But just remember, diamonds are made under a lot of pressure. Thank you for always being there for me and for loving me unconditionally, even when you wanted to hit me square in the face. I love you with all my heart, and I couldn't be any more grateful to have a kind, caring, supportive, beautiful, and smart of a mom as you. I also want to say thank you to my dad. You put a roof over my head, clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, and most importantly, food in my mouth. You always made sure I had what I needed and never wanted for anything. Aside from all this, though, you taught me right from wrong and what the textbooks couldn't: common sense. I know I still have a long way to go in this category, but I'll always have you there to guide me. To my siblings Mike, Megan, Alex, and D-Jack, thank you for making me laugh till I couldn't breathe and for all the good times together. You showed me the fun side of high school and gave me memories I'll never forget, so thank you. To teachers and former staff like Mrs. Keitha Bennett, Mr. Carlton, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, Mr. Gully, Ms. Schertzer, Ms. Johnson, Ms. Sprouse, Dr. Maffett, and many others, thank you for being the best kind of teacher you can be. Being a teacher is one of the more underappreciated, underpaid, and time-consuming jobs you can have, and you show that you're in it for the students, so thank you. To my girlfriend, Laylee, thank you for being my best friend. You're truly the funniest, smartest, and most beautiful girl I've ever met, and I love you with all my heart. I couldn't be luckier to call you mine. And finally, to the Kathleen High School class of 2018, congratulations. Your 4-year sentence is over, and now you're hopefully moving on to bigger and better things. Whether it be college, the military, or even straight into the workforce, make sure you put forth your absolute best. As Rocky Balboa once said, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It is a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life, but it ain't about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. So no matter what happens, even if it seems like you're in the absolute worst possible scenario you can be in, remember to keep fighting, persevere, and never give up. The last piece of advice I want to leave you with is to find your balance. By this, I mean with everything that's going on in your life, between school, work, family, friends, your love life, or whatever else is on your plate, find a way to balance it all. Too much school, and you'll become too stressed and start growing gray hairs or even losing hair. Too much work, and you won't have time for your family and friends. Too much time having fun with your friends, and you won't be able to make a name for yourself. Balance is everywhere in life. Life and death, good and evil, and even peanut butter and jelly. It's everywhere you look, even if you don't see it. The balance in your life is probably the most important one you'll come across. So don't take on more than you can handle, and take time to sit back, relax, and live a little. One of my favorite 80s movies probably sums this up best when Ferris Bueller says, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it." So remember to never give up and find your balance. Congratulations again, class of 2018, and good luck in the next chapter of your life. I would now like to ask Ms. Tiffany Bass to please come forward to introduce our 2018 valedictorian.
Good evening. So my first impression of Hannah Spivey was during the first week of school when I assigned the literary device pretest for AP English Literature. There were 30 questions, and out of 30 possible answers, she got every single one of them right. This was the first time in my years teaching AP English that I thought to myself, gulp, how am I going to take this student to the next level? Now, in hindsight, that was a pretty silly thought. And the reason it was so silly was because what I had yet to realize is that while I would bring many things to the class, such as enthusiasm, humor, and of course, exposure to a ridiculous amount of poems, prose passages, novels, and obscure literary devices, that I would only provide the information. And Hannah would do great things with it. Hannah would take herself to the next level. And not just herself for that matter. Throughout the year, Hannah would also inspire the students around her to come up to her level. I cannot tell you how many spirited debates were had over some interpretation of some passage where Hannah was leading the charge on one side and whoever was self-assured enough to challenge her was on the other side. In turn, it was this enthusiasm and passion from both sides that brought the class up to another level. Now, I have not conversed with many of Hannah's other teachers, but I'm pretty sure that I can safely say that this drive to go above and beyond was not isolated to my class. And based on where she ended up, which I think we can all agree is the highest level in high school, that she is pretty good at pushing herself to succeed. Next year, Hannah will be attending the University of Central Florida. And while there are many uncertainties that come with being a college student, there's one thing that I am absolutely sure of. Hannah will always push herself to do a little more, to learn a little more, and to succeed a little more. And I personally cannot wait to see where this amazingly friendly, talented, hardworking, hilarious, and kind-hearted student will end up. Her level, like her future, has endless possibilities. So without further ado, I happily present to you the 2018 Kathleen High School valedictorian, Hannah Spivey.
Good evening, class, teachers, staff, family, and distinguished guests. I would like to start by thanking everyone who came here today to help in celebrating the Kathleen Senior High School graduating class of 2018. I consider it a great honor to be here on stage today. Being valedictorian has been a goal of mine for a long time, and I cannot give thanks to Kathleen and the Central Florida Aerospace Academy enough for giving me the opportunity to speak to you all here today. Thinking of what to speak about today, I initially planned on detailing my entire life story from start to now in extreme detail, but that was just because Mr. Miller offered me $1 for every minute I spoke over half an hour. Luckily for all of you and Mr. Miller's wallet, administration would not let me do that. So instead, I'm going to explain how I became the valedictorian by failing a test. In 8th grade, at a school that is not in Polk County, I had just finished all of my final exams, and I knew I had done well on all of them. But that took a sharp turn when my Spanish teacher informed me that I had completely failed her exam with a 21% F. Statistically, I could have randomly selected answers and done better. So I was hoping to take straight A's into high school with me, and this would drop my grade and lower my GPA for high school before I even got into high school. But I knew I hadn't failed, especially not that poorly, so I went to talk to my AP, and I asked her if they could just check, if they could just make sure that there wasn't something wrong with the test. I expressed to her that I had goals of being the valedictorian and maintaining a 4.0 GPA, and I didn't want anything that could jeopardize that. I wanted to make sure there wasn't a problem. That is when she informed me that the only problem was myself. She looked at me and said that I would never be able to be valedictorian or get straight A's because it would be too hard for me to accomplish, and that I should just give up then. In my 3 years of middle school, I was a member of so many clubs. I had highest grades and the highest test scores, and I contributed all I could contribute to the school. And yet, it took one black mark on my record for her to look at me and say, "You are not good enough." But it ended up being an uninformed black mark because the wrong test key had been sent to the school and I actually passed. But that doesn't matter. This perceived negativity is what caused her to stop and say, "You shouldn't go any further." There will be times in your life when no matter how hard you work, no matter what you achieve, and no matter all the positive things you have going for you, there will be someone who only looks at the negative and says, "No, you can't." It may be a friend, a teacher, a family member, society, or even yourself. But when someone tries to douse your fire, you have a choice. You can either let it be water and put out your dreams, or you can make it gasoline and rage towards your goals. Everyone here today has something that they want to do, and they have the ability to do it. Because no matter how many reasons someone comes up with to say why you can't do something, it only takes one personal choice to say, "I can," and then go out there and do it. I failed a test. I was told that I would never be able to reach my dreams. And it was because of that I knew I was going to have to. And I was lucky enough to have my friends and family along the way to support me. So class of 2018, I am not up here today because I'm the smartest or somehow better than everyone else, because there are plenty of other people here today that are smarter than me in a lot of ways, and there are a lot of people here who are a lot better person than I am. I am up here today because I had something to prove, and I told myself that I was going to prove it. So as we move into a world of obstacles and negativity, I challenge you to not let the world make your decisions for you. Earn your right to say, "You were wrong." And I would now like to invite to the podium our principal, Mr. Ernest Joe.
Good evening, everyone. I want to start off by thanking the parents. Each and every day, you entrust precious young folks with us, and we thank you for that. I want to thank my entire staff. I thank you for your hard work and dedication every day to put our children in great position like tonight. Young people, give me 3 things quickly. Let me have your eyes, let me have your ears, but most of all, let me have your hearts for a few minutes. I want you to listen carefully, and listen careful for the sounds tonight that you hear, because they're going to last a lifetime. Always remember the special folks, the special individuals in your life that help you to get to this journey. And before the night is over, I need you to tell each one that you love them and that you appreciate them, and thank you very much for them giving the time and support. Quickly tonight, I'm going to share just 3 core values that you're going to need to take with you on your next phase of this life journey. It won't take but a few minutes. And I want you to listen, and I want you to talk back to me for a few minutes. First, you must continue to be dreamers. Let me hear you say dreamers. Very good. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. And I want to tell you something. Class 2018, you have the strength, the patience, and the passion to change the world. That's why you must continue to be dreamers. Second, you must surround yourself with individuals who are on the road to success. Let me hear you say road to success. And let me tell you a few facts about these individuals, and I guarantee you, you will see that. First of all, they believe in working extra hard. Extra hard. They also will make a lot of sacrifices, and that's one thing you're going to have to do. And sometimes sacrifices mean cutting the loose folks that are around you that's holding you back. That's very important. And then finally, they're going to keep their eyes on the prize. They're going to keep their eyes on those goals and those things that they have put forth. Third thing, I want you to remember this. Once you arrive in the next years, your destination, your goals, you must reach back. Let me hear you say reach back. And you're going to reach back and you're going to help someone, because that's very important. That's very important. The best quote that I can give you, and it goes like this: to whom much is given, much is required. In class of 2018, you have been given a lot, and the expectation is you reach back. I want to thank you very much for giving your best each and every day for the past 4 years, Kathleen High School. I hope that you enjoyed the time that was there. I hope that you cherish the moments that you were there and the friendships. So on behalf of the administration, the staff, everyone that's connected with Kathleen High School, I want to tell you best wishes and encourage you to continue to do great things. And goodbye for now. And remember, as I tell you every day on the intercom, that I love you and I appreciate you, and thank you guys very much. Let's get ready for the next stage. At this time, I'm going to ask my Kathleen High School faculty to please rise, and I want you to form a J. Then I'm going to ask the distinguished guests and honored guests, please to step forward. And we're going to ask again, as we call these names out, I know every family want to hear those names. So if you'll be so kind, I know we want to celebrate, but let us hear these individuals' names.
Hannah Mary Spivey. Jacob Tyler Yelvington. Amber Ann Hanna. Autumn Rain Henderson. Autumn Leanne Jackson. Judith Lauren Gardner. Blair Kendall Buchanan. Henry Lee Huen. Ashutosh Kumar Sahai.
Sergio Garza. Daniel Elijah Salgado. Eileen Gutierrez.
Isaac Stephen Edward Graves. Austin James Holloway. Tyra Brianna Jones. Luke Mark Liptak. Morgan Taylor Booth. Caitlin May Harwell.
Wilmaris Fuentes Rosario.
Tyler Jaron Thomas.
Angelo Aguilar. Morlin Renee Vi.
Tanaya Latae Searles. Colin Bennett Orfield. Carlos Andres Rash. Justin Patrick Dowcoletto. Christopher Stephen Mango. Jace Jeremy Johnson. Craig Alexander Nolan. Tucker James West.
Jacqueline Yareli Carrera Bustillos.
Caitlin Page Berry. Damian Longmore Alonzo. Darius Lamar Willis. Nicole J. Bowen. Kayla Catherine Peters. Jaron William Jackson. Roger Lee Shores. Lauren Lee Kaiser.
Kiara Alexa Santos.
Courtney Taylor Galbraith. Dynasty Champagne Johnson. Brianna Joy McKinney.
Sabrina Marie Gonzalez.
Michaela Ann Mayfield. Shreya Patel.
Cristian Andrés Mejia.
Joshua Lawrence Pierre. Tanasia Shania Baker. Amanda Kate Lawson.
Mónica Lisette Rodriguez. Michael Ray Faria Jr.
Shantaz Cornell Griffin Jr. Slade Anthony Rosamond.
Emily Martinez. Talia Ramirez Mojena.
Lauren Nicole Baggett. Bailey McClay Purdy.
Ruth Anahi Lopez Rodriguez. Brian Hernandez.
Kendall Demond Brown.
Raquel Lynn Perez.
Jared Toller.
Yakub Othman Yakub. Giovanna Borja Sanchez.
Madeline Elizabeth Watson.
Marisela Stephanie Garcia.
Dontasia Raquel Hinson. Michael Anthony Reddish Jr.
Azucena M. Rodriguez.
Kelly Dakota Myers. Janaya Deasia Alexander. Brandon Chase Alderman. Nicole Marie Walker. Ronell Andrew Ramnath. Jadacia Nyriel May. Hunter Charles Noblet. Nicholas Cameron Lewis. Cheyenne Nicole Robinson. Jalen Brannon Andrews. Christopher Michael Morvillo. Brittany Angelina Morrison. Tasia Raquel Wright. Stephen Andrew Osick. Jakemian Jashawn Pinkney.
Ivan Raul La Luz.
Tatiana Janae Dolores Hanford. Shane Martin Lewis.
Amanda Delgado. Jose Luis Rodriguez. Antonio Miguel Hernandez.
Shevar Marciano Jolly. Katera Carlissa Stanley. Bradley Dillinger Trocheck. Dalton Dwayne Thomas. Cameron Ellis Glenn. Taylor Jean August Ruddenberry. Alex Michael Vanderweer. Savannah Mackenzie Sykes Hoff.
Nelielis Noemi Concepcion Garcia.
DeMar Lamont Holmes. Zachary Levi Frierson. Jacqueline Martinez. Brooke Marie Keefe. Ronald L. Warwick III. Haley Marie Creekmore. Kaylin Elizabeth Harrison. Victoria Faith Sanders. Gianna Louise Azaro.
Alejandra Marie Urmeneta.
Brianna Lynn Marbett. Andrew Patrick Pittman. Coraya Angelique Callens. Hayden Matthew Stevens. Caitlin Ann Fletcher.
Carlos Andres Ochoa.
Hunter Stephen Watts. Kiesia Marnica Gatlin. Anna Marie Duchy. Alea Alexis Jones. Robert L. Locke. Grayson Tyler Futch.
Sharif Yaniel Rivera Morales.
Rod Devon Bogan Jr. David Russell Bell. Darion Zarkias McCoy. Haley Dawn Ladig. Tanira Shavandria Kennedy. Simia Lena Bubrin. Nathan Hunter Chandler.
Soliares Peña Padilla.
Teresa Maria Rocha.
Stefania Chavez.
Carter Joseph Brown. Kevin Scott Brown.
Esai Mael Medina Garcia. Shaira Iris Ortega. Cassandra Marie Rodriguez.
Tyler Brandon Johnston. Dalton Gage Swanger. Cornisha Elise Carson.
Geraldine Bustamante.
Zakia Monet Thomas. Lionel Dietrich Gary Jr. Brianna Vonche Tierra Lanier. Satchel Thayer Stevens. LeChadrick LaShawn Reese. Natalie Ann Lara. Zaisha Natoya Wilson. Mason Johannes Cody. Antonio Kayon Collins. Madison Audrey Pascal. Timothy Blake Arthur.
Carolina Melissa Berroterán. Carmen Torres.
Brooklyn Christina Carson. Andrew Michael Anthony Benton. Mary Tatum Hodges. Shannon Von Treese MacArthur. Caitlin Nicole Luckett. Sarah Lynn Rose Tackett. Tracy Alasia Seaton.
Elizabeth Guapo. Michael Angelo Perez. María Isabel Díaz Marrero. Brittany Shai Quiñones.
Acacia Ashantis Brown. Courtney Lamari Giles. Tyrese Kashawn Lewis. Jerry Allen Rich Jr.
Gloria Abarca Leiva.
Joshua Axius. Tyler Enoch Alderman.
Adamari Almanzan.
Evan Altman. Talia Isabel Alvarez.
Maya Mical Ansualda. Leslie Aquino Cabrera. Nancy Yvette Arriaga. Elmer Jonel Arroyo Quintana. José José Domingo Artica.
Jarius Robert Battle. Aaliyah Terry Shay Bell. Matthew Ryan Bell.
Adam Benitez Hernandez.
James DeAndre Benjamin III. Aeon Anthony Blair. Algernard Blake Jr. Caleb Allen Blanchard. James DeVario Box III. You're not Michael, right? Reggie? You're Reggie? Reggie LaTroy Brown Jr. Michael Lewis Browning.
Luis Antonio Bucardo Lumbi.
Derek Drayon Burney. Darius Marcel Burse. Jesse James Bird.
Christopher Gabriel Cava de Jesus.
Amaya Tyra Monet Kennedy. Christopher Bruce Canoy. Daniela Cano. Melody Rose Cardarelli. Deshaun Amoy Carpenter. Hadiya Sharday Carr. Who are you,
Kelsey Carranza.
Ashley Marie Carrera.
Christopher Castillo. Jose Castro. Samuel Lucas Chaparro. Dylan Ray Cheesebro. Yasser Josue Chao Mejia. Jafet Cintron II.
Jalen Armani Clark. Jacob Watson Klein. Jabria Deshanique Coward. Heidi Anna Cruz.
Aliyah Cruz. Christopher Cruz. Kiana Liz Cruz Ramos. Maritza Cruz.
Samaria Chantrice Davis. Shatoria Ayana Davis. Owen Michael Devaney. Alexander Luis Diaz. Felicia Sarah Marie Disla. Diamond Doctor. Kaya Martinique Dorr. Melvin Duperon Jr. Nazavion Daquan Dorr.
Juan Jose Elias.
Andrew Taylor Elliott. Caitlin Marie Ellison. DeAndre Javier Irving.
Kyle Avery Estrada. Julio Jesus Fernandez.
Kobe Ray Flagler.
Jesheka Naid Flores Gonzalez.
Shadika Joy Francis. Colin Michael Freeman. Brenton Zachary Fugit. Eris Lucas Amend. Dylan J. Gibson.
Geraldo Daniel Gonzalez.
Jordan Dewan Gooden. Shakira Linnell Greaves. Ratavia Tiesha Griffin.
Jesus Alexis Guevara.
Brian Anthony Guillen. Shade Vernon Hankins. Nina Simone Tamira Harris. Xavier Lamont Harris. Shagan Harrison Jr. Savannah Lee Heyman. Christopher Robin Head. Marcus Jerome Henry.
Atreyu Hepburn. Alan Jose Hernandez Rivera.
Laisha Shade Hicks. Haley Grace Hodge. Hannah Ray Hutchinson. Zoe Alexandra Lee Ingle. Ladarian Jacoy Jackson. Anasia Joanne Johnson. Imani Mecca Johnson. Jamila Tiaja Johnson. Kiera Kanija Anashay Johnson. Leslie Darnell Johnson Jr. Shaw J. Alexandria Johnson. Shelton Lamont Johnson Jr. Tyler Gavin Johnson Yates. Amber Melissa Jones. Taylor Ross Arjun Kanungo. Jovarcia Malik Kelly. Jadarius Latrell King. Jaquel Davante King. Kayla Nicole Kinsler. Nicholas Ryan Kanak. Angela Marie Knapp. Gabriel Ash Niffen.
Adelaide Grace Coractamudo.
Alana Bailey Cruz. Almonte Jacoby Landy. Norma Jean Lawrence. Angel Raul Leon. Angeles Aria Leota. Cassidy Megan Lewis. Megan Danielle Lindsay Grinstead.
Berenice Lopez Santos.
Monica Eileen Marietta. Connor Martin. Stephanie Martinez. Dallas Cody Mathers.
Jean Carlos Matias Rios.
Michael Bruce May. Bianca Betsabe McRae. Lakia Janae McDonald. Jared Lamarcus McGee Jr. Javarius Tyshawn McGowan. Shirley Brianna McKay.
Noemi Melendez.
Alexis Miller. Travis Michael Miller. Eric Moore. Findessa Mooring.
Abel Sosa Morra. Giovanni Morra. Carlos Morales.
Laquan Tyrone Morgan. Amia Lynn Morrison. Jesse Most.
Alejandro Reyes Murillo.
Courtney Elise Murphy. Raymar Delvere Murray Jr. Dalton Thomas Nelson. Christopher Ryan Nicole.
Alexis Sisto Nieto Negrón. Isamar Aymarani Nieva Pastelín. Christian Joseph Huber Knopfsinger. Janely Cristal Olivares Pineda. Tatiana Igrain Carujano Onas. Brianna Justine Ortiz. Brian Jose Ortiz Rosa. Daniel Gomar Pacheco. Milaces Joan Paloma Peña.
Jordan Alexander P.A. Logan J. Peterson. Tyler Alexander Pettis. Sean Gabriel Phillips. Jacob Burton Ploss. Marcus Xavier Pullum.
Stephanie Quintana. Aleixka Ibelis Ramos Saez.
Jamison Marie Ramsey. Alexander James Register. Alyssa Marie Robinson. Cyrus Bernard Rodman, Jr.
Alexis Rodriguez. Ángel Luis Rodriguez III. María Victoria Rodriguez. Zariah Ashare Rogers. Alicia Renee Rojas. Chandler Miguel Rojas. Nicole Roque. Edwin Rosa Jr.
Brian Kelly Ross, Jr. Sean Weston Royal. Tara Alexis Bonnie Rucker.
Jesus Salgado. Daquan Lasion Tarek Salmon. Justin Santiago.
Stephen Patrick Shanahan. Dalton Michael Sharp. Ajian Shelburne. Jonathan Shepard. Alyssa Nicole Danielle Simmons. Jacob Charles Siner. Sebastian Pedarius Smart, Jr. Joey F. L. Stancombe. Jonathan Lee Starcher.
Ladies Doralia Suarez Borzak.
Shelby Sue Suggs. Tatiana Aliyah Tarver. Tamoy Tanisha Thompson. Don Xavier Tillman III. Jamie Tobias Jr. Cameron Ahmad Truitt.
Jasmine Vasquez. Yvonette Velez. Yesenia Villarreal.
Jeremiah Lee Walling Jr. Christian Allen Walstead. Christian Alexis Ways Martinez. Chardonnay Latavia Webster. Cody Brian Wilhite. Keith Eric Williams Jr. Malik Alonzo Williams. Messiah Rashivia Wilson. William Cole Wise. Andrew James Wright.
Araceli Zuniga. Jasmine Zuniga.
Carisha McKinley. Byron Robinson. Zorasia Smith.
Thank you very much. Seniors, please rise. I'm going to ask our superintendent of school, Ms. Jacqueline Bird, also ask Mr. Johnny Jackson, please join me here. Ms. Bird, I'm proud to present to you Kathleen High School class of 2018. Each student here assembled has completed all the requirements as prescribed by the Polk County School Board in the state of Florida and is hereby entitled to receive a high school diploma or certificate of completion.
By the authority vested in me through the state of Florida and the Polk County School Board, I pronounce upon those of you who have completed the necessary requirements, graduates of the Polk County school system, and confer upon each of you all the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations, class of 2018.
All right? We got you. Class of 2018, tonight we complete our 86th commencement. So what we need you to do now is move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like our chorus to lead us in our alma mater, and then we're going to turn it over to Mr. Robinson.
At this time, seniors, if you will gather together in the rear of the building.
you.